What's up, boys? It's Bumpkin, and I'm back. I'm, black. I don't know. So, you know, I was just lurking into the depths of YouTube, as I do, because I definitely stare at YouTube all day. And I came across this gem of a video where this guy is absolutely in love with being Peter Pan. Like, he just can't live without being him. And I mean, hey, you know, do what you want. Don't let me judge you or anything, but at some point, you gotta grow up, right? Wrong. Not for him. So, yeah, we're just gonna watch that really quick, and hopefully we don't cringe to death.
This next story takes us to Tampa, Florida by way of Never Never Land. Randy Constant is a 50-year-old man who likes to skip around in green leotards.
Alright, yeah, what he's saying I'm sure is very interesting. Something about green leotards. I should definitely be paying attention, but I'm not. But can we talk about the fact that they're playing a 50 Cent instrumental in the background? Dude, if my video gets copyright claimed because of that, I swear to God.
He's totally obsessed with being Peter Pan.
This is something I invented called the pixie dance. I think I was about 8 when I told my dad.
Sorry, yeah, pixie dance, yeah, original name Bud, but can we talk about those calves? How old are you? Dude, you want those magic calves? Just become Peter Pan for like a month. You'll be jacked. Calf-wise, of course.
You know, I'd like to be a fairy. Because he probably wondered what kind of a child I was going to be. Look at me, I'm 50 years old and I'm still Peter Pan.
Dude, this guy is 50 years old and he jumps more than I do on a daily basis. Dude, when I turn 50, I'm gonna be a frail sack of garbage. He's gonna be 80, still jumping up in the air.
Whoa. I don't think there's any way to explain why a 50-year-old man would want to run around dressed like Peter Pan.
For the past 30 years, Randy Constant has been living his life as Peter Pan.
Jesus Christ, how many outfits does he have? This man really is in a fashion show right now in his own room. But like, honestly, this man's jumping around so much. He's so happy to be Peter Pan. I'm surprised Dr. Phil didn't get at him first. All the people Dr. Phil ended up grabbing, he just leaped his way out of the ranch. The meme's like dead now or something, right? Honestly, I've been really behind on recent memes and what's relevant. Maybe I should just go back on Instagram. Speaking of which, everybody on Instagram is asking me about that Morgs merch, and yeah, it's coming soon. It's just international shipping, so it's gonna be like a little bit, but it'll be coming very soon.
That's as good as it gets, 50 years old. Being Peter Pan is part of my life. It's something I've incorporated into my life. It's the way I choose to live it.
And he chooses to live as Peter Pan in every way imaginable.
There was a vintage shop that had this green velvet dress.
Wait, pause. Alright, Peter Pan, right? Green. What are all these dresses for? Now, I'm not judging, it is 2019, nobody gets judged, but does he like cross-dress with an alternate personality or something? See, and here go your keyboard knights now. Oh my god, Bumpkin, you're such a judgmental piece of garbage. Why do you even bother being on the internet? You're just gonna judge people the whole time. I wear women's clothing all the time, and the girls absolutely love it. Alright, listen, buddy, calm down. I'm not judging anyone, I'm just saying. He says he's Peter Pan 24/7. Do you think he's lying? That's what I'm asking.
To dress the part, Randy had to learn how to sew women's dresses into Peter Pan outfits. So far, he's handmade 15 outfits, which allows him to dress like his hero every day.
When I found out that he dresses like that all the time, I was like, wow, he takes this farther than I thought he did.
Would you look at that? He has friends that stick around with him. Not gonna lie, at this point, I felt like he'd just talk to the TV. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this guy would make an amazing Captain Hook. And YouTube, please don't demonetize me for this one, but is this some sort of like fashion statement? You know, the little buckles on the dress?
Often I spend so much time working on the tops that I don't realize that the girls are looking at my tights. Being Peter Pan, I can stay childlike, despite whatever age I happen to be.
I swear, every time I see these, I always feel like they never got a chance to be a kid when they were, you know, a kid. And it just makes me feel bad. Like, I'm not over here saying that they were doing their parents' taxes, but I mean, like, maybe they never got to really go outside much. Maybe, you know, they had, like, very strict parents, you know, stuff like that.
I do everything I can to look young. I still have a haircut for a 4-year-old.
Alright, look, I mean, at least he said it with prowess. He's got a smile on his face and he's confident in what he's doing. On the other hand, he is like 50 years old. I don't know, I'm very conflicted with this whole situation, because it's like, even if I wanted him to grow up, it's not like I could be like, hey, you, grow up, and he's just gonna do what I say. And I'd never bash him for not growing up, because, you know, I really don't care that much, and neither should anybody else. But hey, whatever, man.
It doesn't stop at the clothes for Randy. He's even altered his physical appearance to look like Peter Pan.
I do fuss with my hair a lot, and I do have my little beauty secrets about it, and so that's as far as I'm gonna go about my hair. It is what it is, and it grows out of my head. Breakfast of champions.
Excuse me, what? Breakfast of champions? No. That's a breakfast of a diabetic. Are you crazy? How long have you been eating Twinkies for breakfast?
And Peter Pan.
Just looking like Peter Pan isn't enough for Randy. He models his regular diet after a parentless 6-year-old.
You do this every day? You're 50 years old. How have you not fallen on the ground yet? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm impressed, but that is so incredibly dangerous. Why is this allowed? All these people that know him, somebody please go get him a meal. I don't know if it's because I'm not much of a person for sweets, but I could never live off of just Twinkies. It just doesn't even sound fun. But dude, you know what does sound good? A nice cheeseburger, bro. That sounds amazing right now. If you guys could order me a cheeseburger from like anywhere, that'd be great.
I eat a lot of never food. I eat a lot of junk food. I eat a lot of Hostess Twinkies. Yum.
You should eat a salad.
But Randy burns it off by spending over 15 hours a week practicing his Peter Pan moves.
He takes that whole side of Peter Pan seriously.
There is an art to leaping. You have to be practical. You have to avoid areas where somebody will shoot you.
Wait a minute. What? I don't know what you're talking about, but I know there is not somebody inside of your woods with an AK-47 ready to pop off. And if there is, it's about time you moved, man. They're trying to get you. At that point, it isn't leaping practice anymore. It's what we like to call attempted murder here in reality.
I mean, really, he can't fly, so that's about the most thing that he can possibly do.
Man, if somebody doesn't get this hardcore hater out of here just because his friend's doing what he wants to, and this man has to live his boring life, just let the man leap, for God's sakes.
Gee, I didn't realize I could jump that high.
Randy's not just Peter Pan at home, he's Peter Pan everywhere.
Look, if you don't get your stupid sleeveless shirt out of here, bro, the girls aren't checking you out at all. Man, they're too busy drooling over this absolute alpha right here, dog.
Even though that's caused him to lose a job and his 20-year marriage.
Ouch. They didn't have to say that. He really was just skipping along as they talked about his failed marriage, and it was so unnecessary. Sorry, bro, you didn't need her anyway.
Being Peter Pan means I can wear what I like, play what I like, play whenever I like, and wherever I would like.
Look at how hard he's analyzing my guy's outfit. Like, Jesus Christ, take a picture, it'll last longer. Man, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody here is a hater, and they're just mad that they can't have as much fun as he is.
Hello.
What is your name?
They call me Peter Pan.
Is Peter Pan a woman or a guy?
Babe, you're so funny. I can't wait to go back home and live our boring lives. If you really missed out on the movie Peter Pan, you're honestly just taking the L. My guy was probably enjoying himself while this wannabe stand-up comedian was watching the news with his boring family. I just know the guy's boring. I could tell. That garbage joke he tried to make was the best part of his week, and that makes me sad. And yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Bumpkin, this isn't even about him. I can handle if someone's doing something a little bit irrational as long as they're purely enjoying themselves. One thing I don't like is someone that thinks they're a comedian and can shut somebody down by making terrible jokes and hurting their feelings.
It's a boy, Peter.
Oh, okay.
There's a boy's name.
Okay, Peter. So what are you doing over here, Peter Pan?
I'm just skipping around Ybor City.
A lot of nice girls?
Yeah, a lot of
You meet
tinks.
a lot of girls in those tights?
It works.
I already picked up a girl today.
Stop it. You're lying to the camera and it's not okay. You're lying and you know you're lying. I don't know. Something about his face just tells me that he's not telling the truth. I can't explain it.
That means you don't have to worry about my competition.
Oh, yeah?
And just like the real Peter Pan, Randy is constantly on the lookout for his Tinkerbell.
Hello. Thank you.
That was smooth, my guy. That was smooth. This time we're gonna work on getting her. Watch. He's gonna have it down in like a year.
I'm not looking for all the girls in the world, just, a date now and then.
I think the one piece of advice that I would give Randy is the tighter the pants, the better. It worked for Bon Jovi, it can work for him.
Listen, I know you're his lawyer and everything, but how about you give him some advice and tell him to eat some actual food? I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned. I feel like they've told him all of these things, but the last thing they've told him is to eat some food.
Despite the challenges, Randy plans on being Peter Pan forever.
Jesus, the agility. That's insane. I haven't climbed a tree since I was like 10, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it ever again.
It's the way I choose to live my life, and I'm having a ball.
And yeah, that's about where it ends. So what I've grasped from this video is don't take anything from anybody, never trust anyone, not even your own friends, and do whatever you want, no matter the consequence. Don't ever listen to me as well. Don't do that. But on that note, if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and go comment down below. While you're at it, go follow my Instagram and my Twitter. I post on Instagram more, but Twitter's still there, so why not? You guys have a wonderful day. Peace, peace.